Keep an eye on the guy on the lower right. He keeps bouncing off the ground. But then he explodes, causing damage to my plane. The thing is, though, he did not die. He kept going. Watch. There's the explosion. And now look, he's going underground, taking out buildings along the way. Okay, no, he's not done yet. Here he comes. Okay, there's 1, 2, 3, 4. Finally he comes to a stop. Now with the F-18, they started acting weird too. Watch the guy on the bottom. They're all acting a little funny, but the F-18 on the bottom especially. But as soon as I touch down, then all of a sudden everything's cool, and they reform, and they fly around and have their own landings. Now with the F-86, here we are approaching the break. Perfect finger 4 formation. All nice and tight, all the way through the turn. But you see now, here's where they start acting screwy. I push the button to lower the landing gear, and as the gear starts coming down, they start going all over the place. It's terrible. Look at this. Talk about defying the laws of physics. It's comical almost. Now watch this guy on the left. Zip all the way to the right, and then all the way back. Now, interestingly, the warbirds behave themselves. On final approach, they form their own little formation off to the right and to the rear, allowing me a clear shot at the runway with no interference. This is what they should do, I believe. They shouldn't be bouncing off the ground. They shouldn't be crashing into the ground. They should be shadowing me down to the ground, and then when they see that I land safely, then they're going to go ahead and reform. They go wheels up and away. Same thing with the P-51. Here we are in the brake turn, holding formation nicely. No deviations, no bouncing up and down. Now I put the wheels down, they put their wheels down. Again, no bouncing up and down or shooting back and forth. They're holding finger 4 formation until I get lined up on final. And as I do, they all move to the back. Stay out of my way, just like they did with the P-47. Now, interestingly, I took an F-18 out the other day, took off from a carrier, flew down to Dubai and did a little sightseeing tour. And as I was heading back to the carrier, I got a low fuel warning, so I diverted to Sharjah to get some gas. I landed, they landed, we all shut our engines down. I then gassed up, restarted my engine, and took off. When I looked back to see what they were doing, this is what I found. I don't know where the third one was, but these two guys just kept bouncing up and down, in and out of the ground. And they were all the way back down by Dubai at this point. I would say that we should look at the wheels down command maybe causing some problems. I don't know. All I know is that the AI still needs a lot of work.